So now we're back to the bow, and it says cartoon contrast fabric on here. Actually, just think I point that out because you could do a really big bow and put it in, and it's almost like a scarf. So you could do that twice, or you could go around the edge and trim it and then put that in. So that's just one of the options. It's so cute. So what you do is with your pattern, you put it over here. And now I'm going to sew around from here all the way around to there, and then I'm leaving a turning gap there, and that's my bow.
We are sewing with a seam allowance of 1 centimeter. Don't forget to put the needle down in the fabric when you lift the presser foot, and at the tip we work our way around, lifting the presser foot as we go, really simple. And then don't forget that we need a turning gap here, so I'm going down a little bit, I'm locking in my stitches, move over the bow and then sew another little bit, lock in your stitches so we have a turning gap.
Now we're going to trim the seam allowance and then we turn the bow.
When you're pulling anything through, always start at the point which is the furthest away from your turning gap, so that you don't end up with loads of fabric in that little turning gap and it's not pulling through and then you rip fabric.
Bring out all the corners really well. Lift it out with a pin. And now we're going to go press it. Work out the edges really well. Roll them out with your fingers. And that will also close up that little turning gap really, and we have that done. So now I have my little bow which I can scrunch up and just put through the blouse. The ideal fabric for that is something like this chiffon. I could cut the bow out and then just simply overlock all the way around the edge, or do a narrow rolled edge hem by hand or on the machine. I could create something really beautiful, and I can't wait to show you all of that. But for today and for this blouse, we're going to just do it like this, and I can now put my little bow through there and then fan it out so that it looks really cute. In order to do that, first I've got one more step here because I've got an opening, and I'm going to hand stitch that shut with a slip stitch. And I want to show you loads more bows this summer. We've got a whole new collection of bows coming actually, and they're designed by Emily Holland this time, and she's done a really wonderful job, and I hope you enjoy all of those, and we'll have videos for that as well. So with this blouse you can also have the bow that's also coming out with it, and that is a Lilu bow, and it's really beautiful. So make sure you check that one out. This is going to sit like that with a little bit coming out the other side, so you want to start a little bit more to the top there, work your way over. Now I can just twist it around a few times, not too tight, and secure it, and that will give me a really nice fan that I can then work with at the top. See, it's very, very simple, and of course you can just cut this open when you wash it and press it again, it's no problem. So now I'm going to do what's always easiest. You pull from the end that has the least to pull through, otherwise it's really hard to do. And now we pull it through. It's a little bit thick in this area, but you just keep pulling. It will be absolutely fine, and then you can pull it back out to wash it, and all you have to do is like you know, gather it together in the middle again. It's like so fast. You don't even have to do that. You could just pull it through. Pull out the loop from either side. Now we're done. I'm glad you were here for another course from Frocks Frolics, and I hope you're back for the next one. And you can always post what you've made on Instagram, on Facebook, and don't forget we're going to have loads of matching bows coming out as well, so you may want to check that out in our accessories section. So see you next time. Bye.